Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Your Spill of Nonsense. Already starting with the hands. I'm sorry. Okay, so we all know Wednesday is coming up. Wednesday, 1 p.m. is so close, too close for my heart to handle. Anyway, so I thought, what better way to celebrate the first kiss coming then watching episode 2 where everything began and ended at the same time, at the end. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling this time and we're just gonna write it. Again, a shout out to SKAM France Translated because they're awesome. And let's go. Famous last words. Because we don't know what will happen this weekend, right? I think it's Saturday that they will cuddle. I'm guessing. That is totally a guess because it might be Friday too. Oh, here we go. Let me remind you something. If you haven't watched episode 3, you might not know this, but I already watched episode 3. So in episode 3, Luca calls Elliot a stalker. And this is the, going back now to this point, it just makes me super angry. And, I feel like Luca should really apologize for him, even though Elliot probably didn't hear it. But, even his friends, Arthur said, oh, he's new, that's okay. New people do that to get friends. Luca was being such an asshole in episode 3. The start of episode 3, at least. At the end, he wasn't that bad. But God, I feel like Luca should really apologize to Elliot for everything because, come on, dude. Elliot has done nothing for 3 weeks after that trailer part where their shoulders collide, and yet you just met this dude last week, and now you have already Facebook stalked him, and now you're checking his class list to learn about his surname. Look at me in the eye, Luca, and tell me you're straight. Please. Dude. Tell me you're straight, Luca. After that smile, tell me you're straight. No one believes you.
Bonne journée, mec.
Mec? Dude, I'm like...
Oh, Lucas, le carnet, juste, non?
Yes. The stalker is number 3. Okay, here we go.
Alors, Elliot, c'est quoi ce projet? Alors, ça s'appelle Polaris, et c'est l'histoire de 2 personnages et d'un tunnel.
Mais c'est un mec et une nana?
Alors, lui, c'est un mec, et l'autre, peu importe, ça peut être un mec, une meuf, une créature. On sait pas trop.
Here, I have to stop because I don't know what, but I really appreciate the way Elliot says this. Each time I watch the scene, I watched the clip a lot, before the full episode. All the Friday clips came through. I watched this a lot, and it just, it just, shrugs off this necessity to title it, love is love. 2 characters fall in love with each other, and it doesn't matter if one of them is a girl, boy, creature. That is not the point of that. Love is the point of that. And I feel like this is also kind of like Maxence himself saying, oh, a huge F you to homophobic people, because this is a beautiful love story and you didn't have one like this, so that's why you're jealous. And I feel like Polaris kind of reflects on that, and I love it. I just love the way, I love Alexia's character that is openly bisexual. She doesn't give an F, and she's like, whoa, I'm this, I'm that. If you judge me, then go to hell. And also, not as flamboyant, if I must say, as Alexia. Elliot is also living through his pansexuality. like it. I don't know why. I like the idea that he just doesn't hide, even though he's hiding in ways more than one. AKA wearing a mask, if you know what I mean. But it's just beautiful in its own way, okay? I'm waxing poetic over Elliot and his pansexuality. We need to continue.
Parce que le perso sort jamais de son tunnel parce qu'il a peur de la lumière. Et donc il va rencontrer le héros qui lui a peur du noir.
Bah, comment ils se rencontrent alors?
How do they meet?
Justement, ils peuvent pas. Parce que
They
chacun a
can't.
peur du monde de l'autre. Et donc en fait ils discutent à la frontière.
The
sans se
border?
voir. Et voilà, ils finissent par discuter tous les jours, ils apprennent à faire connaissance et en fait ils se rendent compte qu'à la fin ils sont tombés amoureux. Alors qu'ils se sont...
Okay, here's the thing. I am on Tumblr a lot because of this show, and there are a lot of things like questions like, who's the one afraid of the dark? Come on. And like everyone goes, oh, it's Elliot. Oh no, it's Luca. And no one knows. But for me, I thought that this kind of reflected their relationship, but not in a way that like, oh, they will have their first kiss under rain, or like they will meet near a tunnel. I felt like those two people, like Luca and Elliot, are living in two different kind of worlds, where Luca has a lot of people around him, yet he's so lonely, and Elliot almost has no one. And well, for me, I actually thought Elliot was the one who was afraid of the dark, but as time passed, I kind of started to believe that Elliot is in the dark. So he's not afraid of the dark. He is the dark, basically. But like for me, what I thought was their border, where their worlds collide, is the bus stop. I just felt like it was where they met. No matter what story brought them to that bus stop, that was the place they talked to each other. And well, they fell in love, basically. Yeah, the bus stop, I feel like the bus stop is their border. I can't really say if the, end point kiss at episode 10 will happen at the bus stop, because it's super public, and I don't know if it seems close enough to either one of their houses, because I remember waiting for this clip in this episode where they get on the bus and everyone was like, where is the clip where they reach the house? Come on. And I was the same way. I mean, I don't know how David's going to do this, he keeps catching us off guard, to be fair. I'm not sure about tomorrow, right now that I'm thinking about that.
Vous allez dans le monde de l'autre.
Tu m'as de quoi?
Putain, t'es obligé d'arriver comme un fantôme?
Do you think Iman saw Elliot there?
Que tu sois désagréable direct. Hein. J'avais un cadeau.
Oh, I love this part. This part is awesome.
T'as gâché ta chance.
Sinon, vous avez prévu d'autres réunions pour le foyer?
Iman's like, what?
Genre,
You
je
what?
t'intéresse au foyer maintenant.
Non. Non, juste je trouve que c'est une bonne idée, c'est tout.
You are not subtle, honey. If he has seen Elliot's video on your phone, you're not subtle. I'll be there. You know why? Because Elliot might be there too.
Putain, meuf, tu gères tellement.
Dépêche-toi, je peux passer tout le cours avec ça sur les genoux.
Iman, Lucas, qu'est-ce que vous trafiquez?
Rien.
She's so fast. Like she gives him the weed, and then immediately she puts her hand in her bag to grab the tampons.
Montre.
C'est des tampons que Lucas m'a rapportés.
Lucas' face.
C'est bon, je veux rien.
Merci madame. Là vous m'avez affiché devant tout le monde. Hein.
She's smart.
N'exagère pas. Hein.
Non, mais j'ai
Even though I hated her in episode 4 clips. The world deserves a laughing Luca. Okay, he's beautiful. Oh my god. If you thought I was done with fangirling, you will see in this episode that even if I edit this out, like even if I edit the rambling parts out, this video is going to be way longer. Way longer than anything, okay? Like, because, come on. Honestly, you know that we have a lot of Elliot in this episode, and you know that I am a mec en scène. So get ready.
Activité culturelle, une putain de teuf. Qu'attendriez-vous de nous pour améliorer le...
I mean, they do make a hell of a party, you know.
Je dis même pas, c'est dégueulasse. Allô? Pourquoi t'appelles? Envoie des messages.
Oh, Emma, couloir là.
Mais quoi? Je dis quoi encore?
Smiling Luca. More, please.
Je regarde Daphné.
Ouais, bon, vas-y, allez, salut.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Ah, il me saoule avec. Non, bah, je sais pas, comme quoi, je dirais à tout le lycée qu'on sort ensemble.
Mais tiens.
Bah non. Genre,
Because, like...
c'est juste pécho à matin, mais vite fait, tu vois, même pas le reste, quoi.
No, I'm not ready. My body was not ready. I forgot that happened while Emma was speaking. Dude, I feel like Luca here is me when I was in high school. I was in high school. Whenever I saw my crush outside, I would definitely run after him and go outside and make sure I talked to him in some kind of way. It was never reciprocated. You know, my life story.
T'étais avec les meufs? Dis-moi que Daphné a parlé de moi. De toi? Non, je crois pas, non. Prends ton...
Here, I feel like Luca feels like a double-sided person. With Chloe, the boy squad, and the other side with Elliot and the girls. I feel like he's acting differently. Just to fit in, just to look like he's not weird. I mean, with Elliot, probably it's not to fit in, you know, he's being honest with him, but with the rest, I feel like he's talking to Baz, not telling him to stop, and then he's going to Daphne and telling her to be, you know, telling her, like, this is Baz's number, be careful, and then going back to Baz, oh no, she said nothing about you. I mean, except for that, she thinks you're a creep. I mean, Luca obviously is having problems about who he is, but like it just kind of feels two-sided. But I mean, I have heard about how sneaky he was in the previous seasons. So a lot of people have been saying, oh, like he was a snake in season 1. He's still a snake, honey. And I haven't watched it, so I can't give an objective thought on it. But I guess if he was a snake, I shouldn't really expect anything else from him, right? He's cute.
Non, parce qu'on fait une soirée chez Maria, pas un truc énorme, hein, un petit truc intime, quoi.
What is with Luca? Parties and not going. I blame Elliot for the lack of a social life of Luca, basically. I don't want to say it like that, but like, on Friday, there's a party. Will you come? And then guys say, okay, let's go. But then Elliot takes up all of his time and he doesn't go. And then this Saturday, I mean, last week, there was phones and they obviously went because they were on bad terms with Elliot. Maybe if they were on good terms, he wouldn't have gone to the party, you know? So this week, there's a party at Basil's place on Saturday, and you know that they're not going, honey. I think, at least. I think the kiss will happen on Friday, so they won't go.
Alors non, on n'a rien du tout vendredi, on se fera un plaisir de venir et on amène à boire.
Why are you making promises in their place?
Eh ben, je t'envoie l'adresse. À vendredi.
She's cute, but
Salut. Ciao. Ciao.
Why do these guys think with their crutches?
On s'est vu 3 fois avec Chloé, depuis elle me lâche plus, ça me stresse. Et je me dis,
Attends, mais je comprends pas ce qui se passe en fait. Enfin, t'es mon frérot, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe dans ta tête, gros? Elle est à fond sur toi, quoi.
I don't understand I saw a post about how Luca says Chloe's stressing him out to the boy squad, and they're like, what the F are you talking about? She's into you. You gotta appreciate that. And then he tells that to Elliot in episode 3, and Elliot kind of understands, you know, he doesn't make fun of him. He doesn't push him to like Chloe or, you know, feel something he doesn't. So I appreciate Elliot a lot, okay? You already know. Let's go. We're still on Wednesday. Oh, God. We're watching it again. It's already 7 out of 9. I'm still curious as to when it's going to end. Oh. I loved seeing the GIF comparisons with Isaac and Evan's last, part, You're Not Alone part, and this video. It was beautiful. What? I remember this part. This is not very pleasant. David! David! The first time I saw that, I actually stopped the scene to laugh on the floor, kind of. It's here! Wait, I want to change the name of the day from Friday to Elu Day, okay? Elu. Or Eli Day? It can be Elu. Because it's obviously our couple's day of the week, because we never see Elliot any other day. David, do you hear me? Okay. Or Eli Day, because we see Elliot on this beautiful day, where I can just waste my weekend watching clips that include Elliot. So, welcome to Elu Day. Okay, it's time!
Putain,
Dude, it's... Losing myself tonight. Finally, they're sitting next to each other. I was like, I felt this way the first time I saw this clip, and right now still.
m'a fait peur. Désolé, c'était pas les faire chercher. Tu rentres chez toi?
Luca's eyes look amazing.
Non mais, je plaisante, Lucas.
Dude, why am I fangirling super hard right now? I watched this episode at least 10 times. What is wrong with me? 10th time, I'm just still not over it. It's just, Okay, let's go. Oh. I have no idea what Luca's father is doing, by the way. Like, you have to take care of your son.
Moi, je peux te dépanner si tu veux. J'aime pas taxer de l'argent. Non, mais de l'argent, moi, j'en ai pas. Par contre, des bières, j'en ai plein.
Same.
On peut aller en choper chez moi si tu veux.
I also have no money and a lot of beer.
Ah, attends, laisse-moi deviner.
Chelou.
Tu trouves ça chelou?
The inside joke.
Tu viens?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
I have to say something here. I've been to Paris and no bus stops in front of a bus stop like that calmly. You have to run after that. Okay? Or you have to basically, wave your whole body for them to stop at the bus stop. But Elliot is so charming that the bus driver sees him from afar and stops the bus for him. What a beauty. Okay. Are you ready? Because the time is coming. I'm still not ready. How I don't understand, because I know I'm looking at you. You know yourself. You're still not over the piano scene, right? I see you, and I love you, because we are one and the same. Okay, this scene cannot be forgotten. How would you draw me is coming. You're not gonna forget that. A piano clip. I like surprising people. And then not necessarily a girl. I mean, I'm only counting the positive ones, the mech ones. We're gonna talk about that in episode 3. I think it's been confirmed that Elliot lives alone, right?
No.
That means cuddles, kisses, spending the night. I'm hoping, at least. Because Luca doesn't have a room, does he? Where does he sleep? Where does Luca sleep? I need to know.
Ok, donc toi tu me fais une valise de bière,
suitcase.
quoi. Ouais, je sais pas, j'en ai plein chez moi, je sais pas pourquoi.
But
T'es chaud d'en boire une avant ta soirée?
technically, shouldn't alcohol be bad if he's taking medication? Anyway, I'm not gonna question that just yet. Choose. Here. Okay, we're coming.
C'est toi qui as fait ça?
I'm not ready.
Enfin, ça c'était il y a longtemps, je me dessine mieux maintenant.
I'm already
C'est toi?
fangirling.
C'est quoi? Un blaireau? C'est un blaireau ça? C'est un raton laveur ça. C'est mon animal fétiche.
Raccoon is your spirit animal?
Le raton, c'est ton animal fétiche. Le raton laveur.
They're awesome.
C'est chambé les ratons
And
laveurs.
they wear a mask.
En plus, ça porte un masque.
Do you understand how many times I watched this? Like, Maxence looks divine. Divine is not good enough of a word to explain my feelings about this dude. I'm seriously like sitting here in silence, just enjoying the smiles upon their face, you know. Because I'm not ready for the next part, are you? I already know what's coming. You already know what's coming, but it's still making my heart beat out of my chest. It hurts. Okay, I'm ready.
Ok, je vois. Et moi, si tu devais me dessiner, tu me dessinerais comment?
Dude, the way Elliot turns his whole attention. The way Elliot turns his whole attention to the sky, with his whole body turning this way. Oh, we're gonna watch that again. I don't care. I don't care.
Et moi, si tu devais me dessiner,
What about me?
tu me dessinerais comment?
I'm still standing by this sentence where in episode 1 where I said they look at each other so unabashedly, you know? You've met this guy once, like, right? And you're just standing there talking about his spirit animal and then asking him, how would you draw me? And then this is not even a joke anymore because you're looking at him in his eye. You're slightly smiling, but you're not laughing. You're not making fun of him. You're looking at his eyes, and then that moment, he turns his complete attention to you. And that, my friends, I'm done. I'm done, Julio.
Je sais pas,
That's a lie.
faut que je réfléchisse.
Yes, we know you will think about him, Elliot, don't worry.
C'est con, j'ai plus rien à fumer. Ça, c'est moi qui offre. Ah ouais. Ah oui, d'accord, tu déconnes pas, toi.
Ah ouais! Are you ready for this part? Okay, this to Nicotino is coming.
Je te jure, hein, le mec, il a tout craché, genre direct. Putain, la honte, dégueulasse.
Shout out
Ça barre
to
direct. Ah, mais pareil, hein.
Nicolo.
Tu fuis, je crois que tu cours.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. I've never watched the scene in full because I'm super cringy about it, okay?
Alors laisse-moi deviner. Un petit Chopin. Non, bah non, non. Un bon vieux.
No, wait, I have to mention this. Like he makes fun of him saying he's gonna open Chopin, and like half an hour later we see him playing the piano. Like he plays the piano, right? Like 30 minutes later. So you're not cool, Luca. This is not working.
Vieux jazz à papa. Un bon vieux jazz.
Jazz?
J'ai l'air ringard ou quoi? Mais non, c'est pas ça.
You don't look corny. You look really emo. I don't want to say it like that, but you wear black all the time.
D'accord, t'as rien écouté.
Turntable? Okay, I'm gonna watch this in full for you.
C'est cool.
C'est cool? Sure.
C'est juste que j'ai pas trop l'habitude d'écouter des trucs comme ça, quoi, mais bon.
I remember reading about why it was dubstep for Elliot, you know. Right after this, at the weekend, I think Luca sent a dubstep song on his Instagram, right? Everyone on Tumblr was listening to that one song. Everyone was like, Elliot likes dubstep, ew! And then all of us were like sad with Luca listening to this song called Lone Wolf. And it was kind of ironic, wasn't it? Like, all of us are like being judgy, and then all of a sudden, because of Luca and Elliot, we're listening to dubstep. It's super cringy. But at the same time, I understand what they're going for here. Because, like, Elliot looks amazing. And, I don't even mean it in an appearance way. I mean it as a personality, as, like, being a nice person and all that shit. And, of course, they have to make him human, so he has horrible taste in music. Sorry to anyone that likes dubstep, but come on.
Tu d'écouter quoi? Je sais pas, des trucs un peu plus rock. Genre Nirvana.
Famous last words, by the way.
Clash. Ouais.
Clash.
C'est moi le ringard.
You know, we will hear it next week from another person.
Je peux être Queen, hein, si tu veux. Non, t'inquiète. J'aime bien découvrir les nouvelles choses.
Flirting! Oh my god, dude. Dude, like, I hate smoking. I hate people smoking around me. But how is Maxence still the hottest? Like, how can he still look hot while smoking? Like, it's... I understand why some people go for, like, you know, the bad guys. I'm rambling again, okay? We're gonna stop. I'm glancing at Maxence. He's beautiful. He's beautiful as always. Okay, let's go. Oh no, here we are. It's here! It's here! I just want to tell you how Luca's eyes flit to his lips first, and then go back to his eyes. It's not like I watched the scene 10,000 times, you know. And each time, it, like, my stomach is like, and I'm still like, ugh. Why? You know, it kind of feels like a bit sad that their first kiss isn't here. Couldn't be here, obviously, but, you know. It just feels like the perfect time.
T'as aucune envie de tomber. Ah ouais, non, là, zéro.
The way Luca's lips slowly curl upwards is so cute. Okay, are you ready? Because I'm not. And I'm sorry, just in case, because I think I might have to mute the clip here because of copyright issues.
Après, je sais aussi jouer le thème de Star Wars. Mais bon, j'ai pas trop envie de t'impressionner.
Je peux essayer?
I think the point to actually take from that sentence is, I don't want to impress you too much, means I want to impress you, but not too much, you know, not up to that level. Can I try? Also, I've seen a lot of Tumblr posts about this. Can I try? Can I try to impress you? Can I try to play this piano? You know, we don't know which one Luca meant, but he managed to do them both. Also, I'm super excited, and like my heart is going so fast right now. It's not probably good for my health to do this. Okay, let's go on. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
J'ai un triangle hein, aussi, si tu veux.
Duh! Fuck you. Like, he's so beautiful, dude. What the fuck? So beautiful. Okay. But the way he sits up. Oh no, I'm tearing up again. I can't even say anything. I'm dying. Just smile. Just smile.
C'était ouf.
I have to stop there to ramble. Because the piano scene is special to Luca and Elliot, right? And, like, you can tell Luca hasn't played in a while. And you can tell Elliot wasn't expecting something like this at all. And, you know, when they look back, they will probably remember it as, you know, the artist Luca. Like, but like, I feel like in Isaac and Evan and Nicolo and Marty, there hasn't been one moment where we see Evan's side of the relationship, realize how deep they're in this, you know? And I feel like that is the scene for Elliot and Luca here. I feel like this is the place where we see Elliot is just as deep into this as Luca, if not even more. And he's just like so in awe and he admires this young dude. And dude, like, the first time I listened to this, I legit almost cried. I didn't even know what the song's title was, which is "I Love You," by the way, and it was picked by Axel, and it's just beautiful. It is awesome, and it really reflects, you know, it kind of reflects how Luca is feeling inside, but never shows outside for like, and like, Elliot just welcomes it with open arms. He doesn't say, like, we're just listening to dubstep, smoking pot. He just goes, that was amazing. That was great. You know, Elliot is so soft to Luca, and that is amazing. And Luca is also so soft next to him as well. And I feel like this is a part where we see Elliot fall in love. Like, Elliot's feelings go deeper into love with, like, almost every moment they spent there. I feel like it was going forward, but with the piano scene, I feel like he's like, okay, done. This boy will be mine. Okay, let's go and finish this bullshittery because we know how bad this ends. I'm not ready. Still, I'll never be ready. It's no Star Wars theme, but
T'es surprenant.
he's so beautiful.
J'aime bien les gens surprenants.
I like how he says, like, you're surprising. I like surprising people, and like, as he's saying, he kind of like looks down as if he's shy of saying that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Elliot is the least subtle of Evans, but still, isn't he like, he's amazing. I don't know, I just love Elliot so much. He's so different from the other two. different in the way he expresses himself, in the way he does things, in the way he is, you know?
Oh putain, faut que je bouge. J'ai carrément zappé, genre là je rejoins des potes. Bah, moi,
Friends.
faut que je bouge, que j'aille à la soirée.
Oh, Luca's face! Luca looks so upset!
Vraiment désolé de te faire partir comme ça, mais j'ai vraiment pas vu le temps passer quoi. Mais c'était carrément cool. Bah grave, ouais. On va se refaire ça.
Dark,
Quand tu veux.
light.
Et merci pour les bières.
Touching the I always thought it was the hair, you know, like he just wanted to touch the hair, but he also touches his arm because they didn't touch at all during this whole sequence, right? I mean, at least from the points that we saw them, they were sitting, two bros sitting in a sofa, 5 feet apart, but they are gay. Okay, let's finish this bullshittery and meet our friend Sonia, Lucille. I also like how Lucille and Lucas names, the two names, Lucille and Luca, those two names come from the same source. Light. Look. Is he wearing another jacket? Wait. What am I paying attention to? No, he's not. Dude, I saw someone on Tumblr actually point this out, but they actually look like, you know, photo perfect couple in a movie, right? You know, like I can just imagine like the main character of a movie as, you know, he or she is single, looking at this perfect couple and like being envious about their love, and they're that, you know, like walking off into the sunset. Here, I feel like Elliot is kind of trying to hide something, okay? Like, I don't mind him kicking Luca out to meet his friends, but friends? And then 2 minutes later, you're meeting your girlfriend in front of your house. How far could Luca have gone? The bus stop is right there. Didn't they go there with the bus? You're saying I will meet friends, and then you're going out of your house to kiss a girl. I don't see the correlation. I don't see anything that makes sense here. On top of that, like, why did you not tell him that you have a girlfriend? Like, because Elliot thinks, right? Elliot thinks that Luca doesn't know until he brings Lucille to the party. When in reality, he sees them here. And that's why everything goes to shit, right? Anyway, I'm rambling. This Lucille topic is kind of confusing for me. It is just sad, you know? Like, it's not like Elliot gave him hope, right? Because of the way they were acting, because of the way things were happening and throughout that day. And Elliot did give him hope. And then what happens? Let's do this again anytime. And then he walks out 2 meters later. He sees his crush kiss a girl. Elliot is giving out wrong signals here as well. I don't know what Elliot's purpose is, because we don't know that much about him or his motives. But I guess we will learn in time, right? I'm kind of excited and also scared at the same time. I don't know how I will sleep today, but we will sleep today to wake up to a day where Elliot promised to meet up with Luca and hopefully will not ditch our boy, because I will ditch him into the grass if that's the case. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited and scared at the same time, because you know how things go when it's SKAM France. Anyway, it's time to wrap up. This has been a spew of nonsense, and I'm obsessed with SKAM France. Thank you.